What's up everybody, thanks for dropping by. Ben here bringing you another rank up commentary. This is levels 34 to 35 and this is on Sanctuary. Sanctuary! So I am running my assault rifle class, same as usual, rah 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 modules, rah 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 rah. But you'll be pleased to know as well that I've actually managed to level up the scar now. You'll see that in the live commentaries, so I can swap to a different gun. Not the Grendel though. Dear God, how I loathe that Grendel. Such a bad gun. Well, in theory it's not, but it only really works if you've got connection and you've got host. Other times it just sort of sits there and it's like firing turtles. It's like, poof, slowly getting to the target. Yeah, that's how I think about guns. They either fire really quickly or they fire in turtle rates. In fact, they just crawl to where they need to be. Well, double kill. Nice. It's a good start to the game. So yeah, hope everyone's alright. I suppose this video I really want to sort of talk about teamwork. That's effing teamwork! In the sense like, oh, I've run out of ammo. Sad face. I suppose like, in context of how I game and stuff like that, and how things have sort of come to be. So, I started off, as anybody else did, getting on Xbox, having no friends. And it's weird to be in that position where you know you're sort of playing games where it's based on like communication amongst other people, and you know, you just don't want to talk to everyone because it's a little bit shy. It's like when you're in the school playground when you're a kid, you really like that one girl and you can't bother to talk to them or anything. So what you do, you run up to, you're 5, so there's no health and safety back in those days or whatever. You just kick them in the shin very gently, go, I love you, and then run off and hide in the corner, expect something to happen. It's kind of like that, really. It's like, do I talk to them? What will they say? I don't know. Do I shoot them first and kill them and then mock in their face and see if they compliment me on my style? Or rather, do they say you're an absolute noob and run away? I don't know. Anyway, that's a majestic kill. Nice. Sad face, I died. So, yeah, I started off by myself, and then you start playing these big online games, sort of your Call of Duty, your Modern Warfare, your Black Ops, stuff like that, and gradually you sort of get the confidence up to talk to people. And I know a lot of people are sort of put off by that, because there's a lot of douchebags out there who just really don't want to have a conversation, or just think it's fun to go around and just say, oh, well, you're a scrub, you're a scrub, you're a scrub. And it's like, why have you got all this hostility? I don't even know you, and yet you seem to have some 12-year vendetta against me. It's like, oh, well, it's because you use a gun. Hello? It's a first-person shooter. If I wasn't using a gun, I'd be very concerned, to be honest. I know there are a few exceptions, only use my blade, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, some people just don't seem to be talkable. I don't know whether it's because they're just naturally aggressive, or whether they just lack the, proper manners to have a decent conversation without throwing in an F and a GF every other sentence, but, you know, you just meet some people like that. But every so often, you do play the odd games, and you do get talked to by some quite nice people, to be honest. A lot of them are sort of like younger kids, obviously, whose parents went out to buy them the game, but that's a completely different matter altogether. Although, to be fair, I think they're like the worst, because they've got all this big bravado they want to put across. It's like, oh, well, yeah, mate, well, you're a rubbish gamer. I'm friends with Optics, and I have 20,000 views on my YouTube channel. Why? Why is all this bravado, this big-chested yelling that you're better than everyone else coming out? Oh, well, it's because I am. Or are you compensating for something? You know, I don't understand why people just can't sort of click. But anyway, that's a different matter altogether. So, you know, I started playing these first-person shooter games, and eventually I bumped into, I can't remember who it was first out of all the chickens. It was probably GST Judas, I imagine, actually. And I think it was on, oh, what game was it on? Was it Modern Warfare? It might have been on Modern Warfare 2, I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that, but it was more than likely on a first-person shooter game. So, you know, you meet people there, get all these people in the corner, thank you GST Judas, I'll keep you covered. So, you sort of meet people there, and, you know, you start talking to them, ah, you crafty fox, I'll get you. And, WTF? Game, you're broken, I need a friend. Send out the medics, the game's broken, need to repair it. So you meet some people just to it, and then they've got their friends, and you sort of join their session. And eventually you sort of integrate into the whole group online, and soon enough you all seem to sort of play together, really. And I don't want this to be interpreted in the weird like, I love you, you love me, we're a big one happy family. You know, it's not all Barney the Dinosaur or anything like that. Again, WTF, what's the blast radius on a grenade? Because I'm sure it's not a good couple of miles. Anyway, that's ridiculous. So, you know, you play as part of a group, you all get together, and eventually you start having sort of regular gaming sessions. I mean, to be honest, with me and the chickens and some other friends as well, it's usually on a Friday night, sort of Friday night, game night. So, we usually get together then, and some people disappear, some people stay around. I mean, I think the righty stuff's been to download. Personally, I don't see it. I'll give you protected friend, and oh, you're dead already. Sad face. I will avenge you, friend. So, you know, I think he's gone off to download, but that's not really my thing, to be honest. The fact of sitting there in the field, getting drunk, getting your eardrums ruptured by loud, heavy music, sung by some grizzly bear going, ooh, down a microphone, and along with pooping in a field, it, you know, really doesn't appeal to me. But I think he's back now, so the chances are I'll bump into him online. And also, there's other friends that disappear on holiday, stuff like that. Again, WTF, what is going off with you, game? This isn't wanted, the bullets don't come around the corner. Well, maybe they do. Maybe he's a child of fate. Maybe he was picked by the fabric of destiny. It's like, you have got your target woven into the fabric of destiny. It's just a cross stitch, and it's a rubbish one at that. It dropped or not. Stupid fabric of destiny. So, anyway, sorry, I was just itching my nose. Ranting makes me itchy. That's slightly curious. And, oh, this is where I display my craftiness. I was like, oh, I see what you do here. And I raise you some cunning. Ha ha! Crafty like a fox. So, you know, you get into a group and you start playing those different games together. And it really does pay off. I mean, playing a lot of games online with GST Judas on Crysis 2 recently. And, ouch, ouch, ouch. Sad face. It's just one of those things. But, you know, it's just one of those things when you play online with friends. Sometimes they help you, sometimes they're not around. You can't blame them, really, for it. I mean, there are times where I do rage against some of the other people, and they know I don't mean it. But sometimes it is quite obvious why I do it as well, because they just go out, like, running with a sniper rifle on Black Ops on an objective game, and it's like, why? Why? Oh, there's a hologram fail here. It's like, oh, it can't climb the fence. It's like, I will sit here and guard the pretty posies. I will keep them safe. No, guy running around the corner. We'll get him. Wait, no, hang on. Shot in the back. And that's me dead again. Sad face. So again, you play online with the people you made friends with, and it really does pay off. I mean, quite recently, a lot of games with Crysis 2 I've wrapped up in a couple of minutes or so, because everyone sort of knows their role, and they don't all cross paths, everyone's got their own objectives. So on Team Deathmatch, it's sort of Team Deathmatch anyway, you just go around shoot people. Whereas with other games, like Capture the Relay, which I've got a video to put up of that, which was an amazing capture, it really was. High five, well, through the media of virtual reality, high five anyway to GST Judas for the cap. But, yeah, teamwork really does pay off. And I think if you go that mile to try and, you know, make friends via Xbox, or whatever means console you're on, then it really does pay off in the end. So, you know, don't be afraid to talk to people, but always bear in mind some people are just douchebags and they just compensate for the fact they're 12 and trying to impress people. It's just one of those things, really. But, yeah. We're on to level 35 now. Nice! Live commentary is recorded. I'll upload that later today. Enjoy your day, and I shall see you around for 35 to 36. See you all later.